Hello everyone, this is Richard. Welcome to another edition of Starfield Essentials. Today, whoa, Sarah, personal space. Today I'm going to take a quick look at how to steal ships. So this is for absolute beginners. How do you steal ships in space? This is the ship I'll be using today, and let's start with the weapons. Now I have three weapon sets here. For my main weapon, I have particle beam weapons. These are great because they work against both hull and shield. I have EM weapons, electromagnetic weapons. These work primarily against ship systems, so engines are what we'll be targeting with them. And then as my third weapon choice, I have more particle beam weapons, except these are auto turrets, meaning they will fire at enemies as long as they are powered up. So if you're going into combat against multiple ships, I like to have these turrets firing because they will do a lot of the work while I will simply fly around. If you want to steal ships in space, assign electromagnetic weapons. It is not impossible to steal ships in space without using EM weapons, but I feel it is more difficult than necessary. So get some EM weapons, and then you can use your particle beam weapons to destroy ships that you don't want to board. Here is the mission board. And we can see that we have a mission here: destroy the Crimson Fleet Phantom at Alpha Tyrna. You'll want to take any missions that involve this sort of destroying the whatever at whatever location.
This is the Star Yard.
Lamps released.
All right, let's double check our power allocations. They look good. Let's jump to the location where we will find our adversary. So checking our map, we see we have a couple candidates in this system. We have a ship there, but our primary target is here, so we're going to jump to that location. Now the first thing I'm going to do here is see how many adversaries there are. There's just a single one. So now I'm going to engage this guy in combat. I'm powering up my EM weapon. I'm targeting the engines. I'm using the thruster button to come around. On Xbox, this is the right button. And already I can now see that I have multiple weapons. So I can see that I have multiple adversaries. So I'm now going to power up my particle beam weapons and get them to do some work. Because when it's 3-on-1, it can become a little bit difficult. So I'm going to use my turrets to take out these two of them. And now the turrets are firing. There's one down. As soon as the second one is down, I will power down particle beam weapons. And now I'm down to this last target, which I'm going to board. I'm hitting it with my EM weapons. As soon as I am locked on, I'm going to select the engines, and now he can be boarded. So now I'm docking with this target.
All right, let's cycle that airlock and get aboard.
Now I've boarded this target. I'm going to keep an eye out for contraband. On this playthrough, I'm going to skip it, but it's worth high credits if you're interested. There's Sarah, ready to go. Let's get out our weapons. On this playthrough, I grab credits. And you're going to find the adversary waiting for you inside.
No one takes a ship from the fleet!
Damn, I was just getting warmed up.
And our pirate captain may be wearing the outfit we've been looking for in other videos. So let's take a look and see what we have. We'll take that. And that. That pirate is wearing a variation of what we're interested in. This pirate is wearing the outfit that we want, but we can't take it. So we'll take that stuff. And we'll take a quick look in the captain's locker. And in the cargo. Now, this is how you steal a ship and add it to your inventory without losing your own ship. You're going to sit in the pilot seat. you're going to undock from this ship. So that's your original ship that is separating. I like to go into third-party view so I can see it. Then I'm going to rotate up. I'm going to select my old ship in the HUD. I'm going to dock with it. Now I'm going to go into the ship menu and I'm going to say make home ship. So now this Crimson Fleet Haunt says it is my home ship. And even though I got a message about my original ship leaving, that is not the case. Hello, Marika. Now I'm going to board my old ship. And I am back on board my original ship. I will go to my pilot seat. I will sit in it. Go to the ship menu. I will make this my home ship. And now the Crimson Fleet Haunt is returning. And if I go through my ships, there's a Crimson Fleet Haunt added to my inventory.
All green on release. We're free to fly.
And now that ship is taking off, although it is still part of my inventory. And that is how to steal a ship in space. So looking for loot is the last part of any successful ship takeover. This is assuming that you fought multiple ships. But here we have the remains of another Crimson Fleet Phantom, so we'll get within range and see if there's anything we want to take. And we'll take the ship parts, that's fine. Okay, first order of business, checking to see how many targets there are. There appears to be only one. So now we will use our particle beam weapons. I'm going to go back into first person here. Let's give a little more power to the engines. We're going to use our EM weapons on this guy because we don't want to damage him. We can take a little bit of a pounding. We're going to lock on. Engines, target. And there we go. Now we're going to dock with them. That's really all there is to it. Use those EM weapons, disable the engines, and then board.
Green lights on outer hatch. We're docked.
All right, Sarah, you ready? Let's go get them. There's some contraband. Don't care at this point. There's our bad guys.
Let's do this.
There's our pirates captain's locker. Take that. Or contraband. I'm going to skip that. Check the cargo. Don't care about that. Let's see what this captain was wearing. They are wearing an interesting outfit. Once again, we can't take it. Let's look at the other pirate. And we can't take what they're wearing either. That's fine. Once again, we'll sit in the pilot seat and we'll go through our 3-step process to steal this ship, add it to our inventory without losing our old ship. So the first thing we do is we undock. Now we're going to pivot up to our old ship, select it in the HUD. We're going to redock to our original ship. Now we go into our ship menu. We're going to say make this our home ship. You can ignore the mission or ignore the message that says your ship is returning to base. That is not happening. We are still docked, as you can see. So we're going to board our old ship. Walk around Sarah. Go to our original pilot seat. And now that ship's going to fly off to the pocket dimension where your ships live until you need them. So there you are, 2 ships stolen in 1 video. I hope you enjoyed this content. If you do, please feel free to like and subscribe. And I will see you in the Starfield.